for promotion. And the last one is sulfur scrubber systems. And the ships emit sulfur oxide, so they will cause serious air pollution. That's why IMO creates the sulfur cap. And the shipping industry, to meet this regulation, shipping industry must use the sulfur scrubber system, or they need to choose to use the low sulfur content oil as fuel. And the scrubber system has three types of them. First is open loop, and second is closed loop, and the last one is the combination of the open loop and closed loop system called hybrid.
Use a lot of regulations to give the instructions for port authorities, for shipping line, for the personnel on board the ship, how to do and what to do. So I just give some highlight points only. The first one, since March 2018, the fuel consumption of all the ships has been reduced the exhaust emissions, and all the daily data has been logged. And in April 2018, the International Maritime Organization has decided to reduce drastically emissions, and they hope that by some regulations, they hope that by 2050, all the 173 members of the state of the UN can reduce 50% of CO2 emissions from the ship compared to 2008. And for the sulfur and
our important challenge. What is a smart port? The smart port which is use automation and innovative technology, including artificial intelligence and big data and Internet of Things and blockchain. The digitalization of industrial process is turning away as we produce goods and services, as we look for higher efficiencies and better management of resource. So, for example, the port of Slovenia is using Well project and to explore IoT service and to container tracking and to management railway traffic.
The operation structure of the IoT is divided into a perception layer, network layer, and application layer. The perception layer is the bottom layer based on the development of IoT technology, and its perception device include various sensors and RFID. This layer is mainly used to detect and control the data of various states of the object and realize the application of automatic control of the state of the object. And the network layer is mostly a TCP/IP network or a mobile communication network, which transmits the sensing information to the application system of the application layer.
Smart. And this is Smart Port framework in Taiwan. The goal of Smart Port is trying to be safe and efficient, reduce uncertainty in any aspects like seaside and roadside, finally become a port which is innovative, excellent, and sustainable. It contains different layers and needs to be matched with each other and run smoothly. So taking complicated operations away, doing more things with network than manpower, less smart port spirit. Now I would like to show you 5 projects in China's Smart Plan. The first one is Ship Operation Intelligence. auxiliary system. This system plays the best role for ship, which is calling a port. It especially reduces port accidents in such a narrow port area. The second one is sea weather IoT. Sea weather is hard to predict and changes very quick. Real-time weather information provides great responding time for ships. In that case, ships can get more time to prevent something bad happen. The third one is smart harbor dispatch integration system.
Port service can be divided among general logistics service and value-add logistics service. The latter operating activities. Global logistics hub ports can be expressed by global logistics hub ports and equals global logistics plus hub ports. And second, in part two, I would introduce the feature of global hub ports. The first feature is location. In order to build and constitute the hub port, it is very important to select and locate the right location. This area are usually
Of the maritime policy are as follows. First,
The vision is promote the upgrading of port industry and maintain an international ship hub. And the object first is consolidate the development of shipping industry, increase the deadweight tons for the dominant fleets for 15 million deadweight in 2025.
and second is increase port operation. The annual container loading and unloading value of Taiwan's Blue Highway increased the 20% in 2025, and the number of international cruise ships hopping and berthing off islands reached 26 ships in 2023, reached 40 ships in 2025. And in order to achieve the policy goals, through research and discussing with the marine
categories of autonomous ship proposed by IMO in 2018. First is ship with automated processes and decision support. And in the first level, there are seafarers on board to operate and control the ship. And some operation will be automated. And in level 2, remotely control ship with seafarers on board. The ship is controlled by another location and the seafarers are still on board. Level 3 is remotely controlled ship without seafarers on board. The ship is controlled by another location, but there are not any seafarers on board. And that is fully autonomous ship. This is the final goal for every kind of autonomous ship. The ship can make decision and determine action by itself. And this table shows another way to classify the autonomous ship. It has 6 levels from level 0 to level 5. Next, I'm going to...
These countries now have the development technology for autonomous ship. USA, United Kingdom, Norway, Finland, China, Taiwan, Korea, and Japan. United Kingdom, the Mayflower autonomous ship, the MAS, is 15 meters long, 6.2 meters wide, and weighs about 5 tons. It is powered by solar energy and is equipped with an AI captain. MAS mainly assists in the research of marine projects, marine mammals, plastic waste in the sea level height and wave pattern, marine environmental data collection, Norway. Yara Berglund, also known as Sea Tesla. It is estimated that by 2022, it can realize fully automatic loading and selling without the need for crew. With the help of GPS, radar, cameras, and sensors, installed by its
to the shore. Here we can see that the schedule of the birth. Here is the schedule of the birth. very busy. If there's some delay ship, the port have to reschedule and rerouting for this ship. Not only one ship, and also there are many ships have to be changed the berth and also change the time. Absolutely, climate change can cause the bad weather and cause accidents. And with the storm and big wave or rough sea, some seas from the far from away the shore. Maybe they will get some interruption communication with the port, and maybe will cause some accident outside the sea. And we can see that there's damage with the ships, not only the ships, and also the cargo and human.
To industry scales demonstration plate and to produce the sustainable method by using the raw material, not instead of the fossil. Next is the solution. So we separate in three kinds of situation, and this kind of situation has different solutions. So first is to reducing rising sea level. The solution is building construction with appropriate storm surge barrier. The examples in Rotterdam. The Rotterdam has the world's biggest storm surge barrier. It's automatic. It was designed with the sensors and a supercomputer system. It was updating with weather and the sea levels and programming, and it was running automatically. And so if the sea level will rise 3 meters than the normal, the wings will close automatically. And the next is to prevent
as we can see here, the use of mechanic, hydraulic, pneumatic, electric, electronic, and computerized elements or systems to control equipment and processes. Now, it is only possible given that there is a systematic and repeated process that not only abides by rules but also conditions that can be identified or programmed. Now, this covers both the field instrumentation for data gathering, and also the management of that data, and as well as the control of operations. Now, we can categorize automated container terminals into two, which these are fully automated container terminals and semi-automated container terminals. Now, when
parking monitoring station are set up in the Kaohsiung port, among which 3 are located in the construction development district, and the 7 is operation district. The monitoring items include the total suspended particles, particulate matters, fine suspended particles, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and the ozone. These indicators are monitored quarterly. In addition, 2 monitor stations are established in the neighboring area of the Kaohsiung port. And next, I will introduce the preventing emission from the cargo handling operation. The Kaohsiung port manager does generating from bulk cargo handling operation at bulk and general